welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I am RiiDa. Welcome and thanks for joining us today. And if you are returning to the channel, thank you for coming back. It's amazing to have you all here today. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about it's a sequel of the last video. In the last video, I talked about organizing yourself, keeping yourself organized, and staying afloat of all the chaos in school and life generally. So in this video, I'm showing you a step-by-step guide on how to actually plan yourself, plan your day, put yourself in a schedule and everything. So without further ado, we're just going to go into the video. But if you have not subscribed to the channel, I would advise that you do so right now, because just do so. Please do subscribe to my channel. It will be amazing to have you here next time, and I am sure that you are going to there are going to be subsequent value packed videos, so you don't want to miss that. All right, so in this video I am going to first explain and talk about how you do it, step-by-step ways for you to actually create a schedule for yourself, planning your day ahead and everything. And the second section is going to be where I actually take a very a list of things, and we try to organize it, and we try to plan this person's day. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do if you are somebody who wants to plan your days ahead is to make sure that the day before you list out everything that you need to do the other day. So like, let's take for instance, you have to do things today, so you ought to have listed the things you wanted to do today, yesterday. So like that is where I advise you to like try to imagine your day, try to imagine how the next day would go. That way you get to like, okay, these are the things that I have to do today, these are the things that I want to do today, and it just list everything out. Writing everything out helps keep everything in perspective. Have you ever noticed the fact that sometimes when you have things to do and you do not actually have a clear plan on how to go about these things, you end up just going about your day doing nothing, and that is unproductive. And if you are very concerned about about your productivity, it is important for you to list out these things. So when you list them out, you have a clear plan on how you actually go about your day, so you don't just do things the way they come. Going with the flow is not ideal in this situation. The second thing that you do after you list out the things that you want to do, the things that you have to do the next day, is to actually prioritize these things. So you have written down things that you want to do, then you list them in order of their priorities, because okay, you have to do this, you have to do this. The things you have to do should be at the top of the list, and the things you want to do should be somewhere at the bottom. And then there are things that you don't have control over, and then there are things that you have control over. So these are the things that you are going to consider in making plans, because you can't just make plans and because there are some things that you have to do that you are not in control of the time you are going to do them. You're not in control of how it's going to go, so you have to work around that as well. The last thing that you have to do after listing this out, after prioritizing these things, is actually fixing time frames for each of them. So when you list things out and you don't have a time frame for when you are going to do something and how you are going to do that thing, it's not really advisable, because you might end up not actually doing it. You might end up procrastinating and a lot of other things like that. So when you are making a time frame for your schedule, you have to consider the things that are sacrosanct, like I said before, the things that you are not in control over, the things that you cannot shift, the things that you cannot postpone, the things that you have to do. For example, going to class. If you have to go to class, you don't change the time for class. If your class is by 8 a.m., you go by 8 a.m. Like that is it. That is what is. Those are the sacrosanct things that you have to do. So then you the ones that are under your control, try as much as possible to not choke high energy consuming tasks with each other. For example, if you have to do a lot of stressful things throughout the day, and then they're not really sacrosanct. They're just things you want to do. For example, you want to clean the whole house, you want to do the laundry, and you want to like go to the market. These three things are very they tend to be high energy consuming, and if you put them together, you will burn out easily. You get tired, and you just like, yeah. So like, try as much as possible to space out those high energy consuming tasks when you are making your plan, because that will make sure that you don't overwork yourself, you don't put too much pressure on yourself. So when so like, that is where priority comes in. For example, okay, you want to clean the house, you want to like do your laundry, and you want to go to the market. Okay, these three things, when you finish each one of these things, you tend to get tired. You're going to get tired. So what do? You pick out the important one, which is which one do you have to do? Which one do you absolutely have to do at the moment? Is it that you don't have any food stuff left and you absolutely have to go to the market, or you don't have any clothes left and you absolutely have to do your laundry? You pick one of those, and then when you do that one, you have the time to actually space the rest for when you are comfortable. For the model schedule we're going to be planning today. Okay, so this person has to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things before the end of the day, and it is a weekend. So this person has to go for an extra lesson, this person has to go to the market, this person has to do laundry, this person has to study, this person has assignments to do, and this person wants to hang out. I mean, it is a weekend, and it is okay for you to hang out. I mean, you should hang out. Really. You should hang out during the weekends. This list, we listed 6 things just now, and then in that list we have two sacrosanct things that are not in the control of our person, and that is extra lessons. This is between 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and hanging out with friends, which is by 6 p.m. because it's a friends thing. So you guys have made plans for 6 p.m. So then how does this person fix in the other things in between that time to make sure that he or she, okay, let's make she does not burn out, she carries everything out. Okay, so like, okay, for instance, it's a weekend, you wake up by 7. This person wakes up by 7 a.m., has time to prepare, take a bath, take a shower and everything, goes for the lesson, arrives by 1 p.m. So by 1 p.m., what else? This person decides, okay, it's weekend, I need to make food for the week tomorrow, Sunday. So like, I'm going to go to the market next because it is very important because I need food. So this person decides to go to the market, and this person goes to the market by 1 p.m. I mean, the person has to rest. You can't just come back from class and go to the market. You need to leave spaces for, when you're making plans, just remember that you're human and you're not a machine, and you are going to need rest in between. So that is what we are doing here. So the person goes to the market by 1 p.m. Okay, that is fixed in. So like, what next? The person gets back, the person spends an hour at the market. Okay, so the person gets back by 2 p.m. What else? The person is not expected to jump into laundry, to start studying immediately, and to do assignments immediately. The person definitely needs to relax from the whole market thing. So let's take, for instance, the person this person decides, okay, I'm going to put off my laundry because the day is already almost gone. I need to study and I still need to hang out with my friends. So I'm going to keep my laundry because I still have clothes to wear. I still have things to do. So I am going to postpone my laundry to tomorrow, or when I have the time to do it. So like, the person does that. So the study, and this, don't forget, this is the previous day. You already know that you're not going to do your laundry before that day because you know that you will need rest. Okay, so the person decides, okay, I'm going to take a rest, and between 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. I'm going to study and do my assignment. So this is a well-planned day, and this is done before, the day before. So when you do this, when you have this already, when the person wakes up, the person doesn't have to think about, oh yeah, so should I start by washing my clothes, or should I start by reading, or should I start by doing my assignment? Because this person already has a step-by-step way, and the person already has a plan for the day. So like the person just gets up and just, you don't need to think about what to do anymore, because you have figured everything out. You have figured out how you're going to go about your day, and that is just, it makes it so much easier. It makes all the difference. It makes it amazing, trust me. With that, I have come to the end of this video. Yeah, I've come to the end of this video. Thank you for sticking around this long. If you did stick around this long, do drop in the comment section what methods have helped you in planning your days, in planning your schedule. So let me know, let all of us know, okay? And lest I forget, it is very easy for you to sit down and plan and write out the things you want to do and what time you want to do them, but it is also very, very important for you to know that you need to be disciplined, you need to be dedicated in order to actually carry out these things, because you write them down, you still need to act. You've planned your day, you need to act. You need to get up and do the things that you need to do. So I hope that after this video, you actually start to put your productivity in mind and start planning your days ahead and start building that discipline and dedication it takes for you to do everything that you should do today, so that you know that, I mean, everything, it just makes life easier for you. Let me just put it that way. And you don't have to do everything at the nick of time every time. You can just live life. I mean, all right, so thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And if you have any suggestions, if you have any questions, if you have any recommendations, anything at all, any thoughts at all, let me know, please. Text me. I'm available on Instagram, I'm available on Facebook. I'm going to drop my handles down in the description box. So I'll see you next time. Bye.